What's up everyone, welcome back. Patrick here, and in this next video what we got to do, we got to take these three expressions, we have to evaluate them, so getting a little bit more practice in with dealing with rational exponents. So starting with number one, we got 27 to the power negative 2 over 3 plus 16 to the power 3 over 4 minus 81 to the power negative 1 over 2. So first thing I'm going to do, these negative exponents, I'm going to use the law. I'm going to use this law over here, where we're going to bring that expression down and then change the exponent to a positive. So this here is going to change to 1 over 27 to the power of positive 2 over 3. This 16 to the power 3 over 4, I'm actually going to split up like that. And then this 81 to the power negative 1 over 2, same rule. So 1 over 81 to the power of positive 1 over 2. Like that. Now this 27 to the power of 2 over 3, I can rewrite that as 27 to the power 1 over 3 to the power of 2. This over here, the 4th root of 16 is going to be 2. That's going to be to the power of 3. And then 81 to the power of 1 over 2, the square root of 81 is 9. So what will happen here is we'll end up with 1 over 27 to the power 1 over 3, 3rd root of 27 is 3, so we'll still have this squared here, plus 8 minus 1 over 9. So this would end up being 1 over 9 plus 8 minus 1 over 9, and then notice the 1 over 9's cancel out, and we just end up with 8. So the answer to number 1 is 8. Number 2, we got 128 to the power negative 2 over 7, all over 128 to the power negative 5 over 7. First thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually switch these up to change the exponents to be positive. So I'm going to bring the negative 5 over 7 up. That's going to become positive 5 over 7. The negative 2 over 7 I'm going to bring down. You don't necessarily have to do that. I'll show you in a sec another way to do it. So here, same base, dividing, so we subtract the exponents. 5 over 7 minus 2 over 7 gives us 3 over 7, like that. This we could rewrite as 128 to the power 1 over 7 to the power of 3. The 7th root of 128 gives us 2 to the power of 3, gives us 8 as well. So 8 is the answer to number 2. Another way you could have done this is you could have just took negative 2 over 7, subtracted negative 5 over 7. You just got to be careful with the negatives and positives. So this would end up being plus 5 over 7. Negative 2 over 7 plus 5 over 7 gives us 3 over 7. So we'd end up with the same thing we had there. Right, so that's another way to go about it. Whichever way you do it, final answer is 8. And then number 3, we got 81 to the power negative 2 to the power of 0.25 all over 81 times 81 to the power negative 7 over 4. So first off, this 0.25, let's just change it actually to 1 over 4. And so what we would end up having is you can multiply these two. Negative 2 times 1 over 4 would give us 81 to the power negative 2 over 4, which would be negative 1 over 2. Now this here, this 81 by itself, that's like to the power of 1. Then we have the negative 7 over 4, so we can actually add those exponents because we're multiplying with the same base. So what's 1 plus negative 7 over 4? That's 4 over 4 minus 7 over 4, which would give us negative 3 over 4. So this would end up being 81 to the power of negative 3 over 4, like that. So then what happens here is I'm going to do what I did up here, switch these to be positives. You could also do negative 1 over 2 minus negative 3 over 4. I'm going to switch them to be positive first. And then you could subtract the exponents. 3 over 4 minus 1 over 2 would be 3 over 4 minus 2 over 4, which would give us 1 over 4, like that. So you'd end up having 81 to the power of 1 over 4. What's the 4th root of 81? it's just 3. So that ends up being the answer to number 3. Right? So there's multiple ways you can sort of go about this, go about the process, whether you like to deal with negative exponents, positive exponents, just whichever way you're doing it, make sure you're getting the exact same solution.